Do you read comic books like manga? Are there any other things that you do aside from making art that you
Yeah, of course. Video games mostly, and now
Mhm.
that this, I've had a lot more time to watch more anime.
Mhm.
I just watched Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken.
Oh,
If
okay.
you've heard of it, it's like an anime about making anime, which like I'm an animator actually, so it really like moved me a lot, you know. It really inspired me.
Oh wow. Ali, how about you? Anything you've been watching? Doesn't have to be anime. Can be whatever you're watching on Netflix or anything you're doing, you're reading.
Well, I am a huge video game person.
Ooh.
Yes.
And right now, I'm replaying Dark Souls. I don't
Ooh.
know if anyone here's played some FromSoft games, but it's been a lot of stress relief. A lot has been going on, and of course, you go to a game that's infamous for being super hard. So,
For
but
being
it's a
super
lot of fun.
stressful.
No,
Right.
but it's the kind of stress that takes your mind off of everything going on. Like you
Yeah.
kind of need that outlet where you can just be in your happy place, kind of. And if that happy place is getting killed all over again and exploring this beautiful world and meeting fantastic characters, then why not? And I'm doing like this. I'm always keeping in touch with my friends.
Mhm.
I do like with one group of friends we do like this little anime night. It's like a
Oh,
weekly, bi-weekly tradition I started with them about a couple of years ago. And we would just pick a day to hang out and watch some recent anime together. And we're trying to figure out a method to do so. Well, we have one down now. We just talk over Discord and then just like sync up a show and then just watch an episode. But the last, but so yeah, it's like it's been like such a fun time to like enjoy shows with friends and keep in touch with everybody, see how everyone's doing, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
yeah. It must be nice. How about you, Jess? Ooh, did I just cut in you? I just cut in you, Jess. How about you? Are there anything that you've been able to watch given the time that we have or create or especially watch? I know you're a fan of, you love, wow, I'm drawing a blank. Wow, wow, wow,
What do
wow.
I love? Tell me. Tell
Full
me.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I do. I do. I that's kind of it's funny. So
When
I
you,
first of all I've been really busy with ever since I started doing this, but even before that, so I actually don't have any time to watch much of anything except for YouTube. I'm super into the YouTube world right now. I've been watching clips of 90 Day Fiancé,
Oh my God.
but from the point of view of a clinical therapist. So
Wow.
he
ooh,
analyzes the different relationships. It's called Psychology in Seattle.
I gotta find
He's
that.
Dr.
I think
Kirk.
you need to share this link with us, you know?
Yeah, I
Yes.
do. No, because he goes over a lot of really interesting things. It's a great case study because everything for, as you can imagine, for a reality TV show is super just hyped up and exaggerated, and it's a perfect case study to watch and to really explain relationship dynamics. So I've been doing a lot of that. But you also mentioned Full Metal Alchemist. So the funny thing about Full Metal Alchemist is that's actually how I started doing design, kind of, because I joined a
Oh.
forum for Full Metal Alchemist people, or the fandom. So we all, and I had my first internet boyfriend from that. But that's another story. Uh, but so some people wanted to break off from the main forum and start a smaller forum, and they needed to, they needed someone to help format everything, to help make
Mhm.
icons and just like backgrounds and all that stuff. And so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I could do that. I know Microsoft Picture It, which is what I had before. You only could undo once.
Oh
Live with
God.
that. That's a challenge. Undo only once while you're trying to create something. Yeah, it'll drive you crazy. And then that's when a year or so later, I found out that that was part of graphic design, and that is the career path that I then followed for the next 12 years, including college.
Wow.
Yeah. Jess going in deep, as
Going in
always.
deep. That's the
Going in deep.
only mode I know. In too deep.
I'm not gonna comment on.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna comment anymore. Rabbit. I know we kind of brushed on the gaming side, but what have you currently played, or what are you currently playing?
Currently, definitely like Animal Crossing. I
Mm.
just downloaded the new Project Diva for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm like a huge rhythm gamer, so like any rhythm games, I'm like, I love it.
Just button smash.
Right. Oh, what else? I've been trying to like research more like indie games and like playing
Mm-hmm.
those smaller games. Like they're like little gems and rocks, you know. You just gotta like find them, like find really good ones.
I see. Because you guys are all in on the artistic side of things, are there certain things that you guys kind of think about when about something you want to create eventually? Like, because I know you guys have your own mediums, you guys have your own masteries in your own mediums. Is there something that you kind of have something in the future that you may want to create? It doesn't have to be something for sale, but something that you might be looking forward to creating eventually, like a dream art piece or something, you know. Let's go with Ali first.
Well, I've have these ideas in mind for a browser game. I am a web developer myself. I mostly work on the front end of things. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, a little bit of PHP as well. I work at that on a daily basis. And I've grown up playing virtual pet games on web browsers, and
Like
I thought it'd be fun
Neopets?
to Yes, Neopets was
I'm like,
when I was
Neopets?
when I was a wee Ally. Neopets was huge. That early mid 2000s Neopets boom. I was a part of that.
Ooh.
So I always want
Jelly
to
World.
possibly make something of my own. Maybe not like obviously wouldn't be much of a carbon copy, but I have some ideas in mind. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I think it'd look really cool in your style too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I want to capture. I'm a traditional artist, but there's still so much that I can do with it in terms of like bringing it within a virtual format.
How about you, Rabbit? Is there something like you've been wanting to, or eventually you may want to do that comes to mind?
I think my dream would be to like start a tiny animation studio with like me and like a few friends, really good friends, and we just like make animation together.
Oh, you touched Jess's heart.
What's that?
No, that's so cute. Oh, my heart.
Thank you. I'm actually like working on a short film right now that's been like in progress for like years, but like one day I'll finish it, and one day you'll all see it. I'm maybe 80% done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll like post it online and share it when I'm done.
Yes, definitely. You definitely need to do. How about you, Jess? Is there something that you want to eventually create? I know, actually, I don't know. Something that you are looking forward to creating, or something that has been in your mind that you want to create in the future?
Yeah, that's definitely really interesting. Because I've always lately I've been I consider myself a little less of an artist now. So in terms of actual creation, what happened?
Go ahead. There's just something that
Oh, okay.
kind of flew in my direction.
Oh, okay. So I guess the thing that I'm looking forward to creating, which is probably sometime in the near future, is I'm working with this virtual reality company, and they're developing this. They're developing a virtual reality platform, or eventually it'll be in VR, but it's going to be web-based first, and so they're going to gear it towards events. So you can imagine going to a virtual convention, and instead of just having Zoom videos in front of you, you're actually in this immersive, could be anywhere type of space. Think VR chat, but not the 3D models. Like
Oh, that's cool.
we're not doing that. Yeah, so I'm super excited to be
Whoa.
to be designing the UI and the UX for it.
My mind
The
is blown.
the company's called Pixel Canvas. If anyone wants to check them out, they're
Shout out.
super new, they're super startup-y, and I'm really excited that they're letting me work with them on this. So that's probably one of my most exciting things that I'm looking forward to taking on that journey.
Wow, I'm actually pretty excited. I'm excited for everyone, but you kind of just blew my mind. I'm like, whoa, VR
Yeah.
convention.
And also for like, you know, you can think of all of the music festivals. I think Fortnite had a really big music thing where they partnered with a bunch of artists, and you know, there was like a giant person, and like the scenery's changing and you're underwater and all of this kind of stuff. So it's like it's limitless what you can do, and it's almost like you know, it's kind of amazing that we're starting to do all of these virtual events and virtual reality things right now. So people are going to be ready for it whenever we're ready for release. People are going to be already used to those paradigms, and we can only just hope that everything will go fine and we'll be able to launch something super amazing. I'm pretty confident because the team is definitely really solid. They made a game before. If you're wanting to check out like indie games, right? There's a game called
Wrabbit.
Reiko's Fragments, and it's cool because it's like a haunted house. So it's a VR headset game, and the person in the headset is in a haunted house, but all their friends are on their phone, and your friends are trying to scare you. They're trying to like set up different traps for you and things like that.
That's so cool.
It's super cool because VR can be very just, you know, it can be very isolating because you're in this world, and then what are your friends going to do? Just watch you be weird, like just do weird movements with a weird headset. So to have that interaction and have that new way of gameplay that's more interactive and inclusive with the people around you is pretty amazing. So that team is working on this VR event thing. So I'm super excited for that.
Wow,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. How about you, Raven? Something that you have been pondering on and doing, or something that you may want to do?
So right now I do a lot of art, and I've been putting that art on products like face masks and jewelry and stuff like that.
Ooh, she made our Webby face mask.
Yes, Webby. He's right there.
Oh,
He's on the stream overlay.
yay!
It's like, should I point this way? I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, you were
For
right.
me-
You were right. That was right.
Yeah, point this way. Okay.
For me, I like to come up with like things that are a bit unique that are solutions to things that I struggle with. For example, recently I just like am in the process of launching an interchangeable jewelry collection.
Whoa.
So it's basically jewelry that you can like switch and swap and mix and match, and you can use them as earrings, pendants, ornaments, keychains, etc. And you might think it's good because it's versatile, but for me it solves a problem because I personally hate having lots of stuff. I don't want to like hold on to like 50 different sets of items. I just want things that I can mix and match quickly, that I don't have to spend like taking it off, putting it back on, etc. You know, it meets my active life. It meets my lifestyle. So I try to think of solutions to problems that I personally find. I don't know if they will be helpful for everybody out there, but
You smart.
in addition to that, another problem that I'm having is I like cosplaying. So a lot of the cosplay costumes out there, they're nice, but a lot of them are made by artisans. And while I appreciate the effort and hard work that they put into that, to making products that are great, I also know that it's super expensive because some crafts just take tons and tons of time to make.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I want to launch sometime in the future is like a cosplay line of clothing and swimwear that is affordable but isn't super expensive, and also gives the look of cosplay items, like say a ranger or a dwarf armor look, something that
I
looks
see.
similar to it but isn't that expensive, that's more
Yeah.
affordable and yet
Ah.
still fun to make. So
Mm-hmm.
those are some projects that I'm currently working on that I
Ah.
hope to finish someday.
That is pretty interesting because
Mhm.
I don't cosplay. I appreciate cosplay. I do cosplay photography. But I've always wanted to kind of put myself out there, but at the same time I don't have the skill set to do it. So I think that's something very interesting, that's going to be available for people who may want to cosplay but does not have the skill set to actually make their own. Something That's something to look forward to. I hope you do it. I hope you do it. Okay, so with all this time, I know you guys are creating your art. You guys are on Discord. Join our Discord if you register online, webconlive.com, if you haven't registered yet, so you can join and see our artists at the Artists Alley. So with all this time, is there anything else that you've done aside from creating art? Something that you may have, aside from watching, binging, have you guys picked up any new skill? Or have you guys just taken this time and be like, you know what? Let me breathe. Like, what are you guys have been up to lately? We'll start with Wrabbit.
Um, Honestly, my lifestyle hasn't really changed much since before and after the quarantine. So I just,
Lucky.
I work from home. So all I do is like artwork, just like
Hmm.
work, and then like personal art, and then that's about it. So I haven't really picked up anything new.
How about when this is all over? Have you ever thought of, you know what, maybe I want to try something?
Oh, the
Has
one thing
that?
that I do really miss besides conventions is
Mm-hmm.
I got back into Pokemon Go like
Mm.
before, and I was like going for walks and stuff, and it was like really nice, and I really miss that. So I definitely, that's the first thing I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
when we get out.
Catch all Pokemon. See you at the Poke Stations.
For sure. Yeah, it's not really about the Pokemon, it'd
Yeah.
be nice to like go outside and hang out and do something, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to spend money.
Yeah. How about you, Ali? Have you picked up anything, or have you taken this time to relax, or kind of like meditate, or is there something that you're looking forward to when everything clears out that you may want to do?
Well, my life hasn't changed drastically. I mean,
Lucky.
I well, I do. I sometimes travel to clients' offices and I work with them there as part of my work, but I haven't done that for the past couple of months. So I've mostly been working from home. So
Hmm.
I would do web design during the day. I do art at night, and then any kind of personal time I would do that. Just at least trying to have a little bit of me time, mostly just playing video games, enjoying a hot beverage, or now we're getting into cold beverage season, even though I'm probably just going to drink coffee and tea and all that good stuff every day. But I do look forward to seeing my family and friends again. I know that I have to catch up on so many birthdays. Like, this is going to be like
Ooh.
this huge celebration I'll be doing with my family. And then my friends, so much catch up. I'm gonna be there's definitely someone's definitely playing like a huge get together where we're just gonna go out and get some ramen or go potlucking or do some. It's just gonna be a lot of catch up afterwards, and I'm looking forward to it. I miss my friends. I miss the family that I don't see every day. I want to take a very long, like, I have a walking buddy as a friend of mine, and I miss going on walks with her. And I miss seeing all of my clients chats and bosses face to face. But other than that, not too much has really changed. I mean, I know everybody's going through a lot, especially on the mental and emotional side, but at the same time, we're doing all we can to kind of help each other. And I feel like webcon is definitely helping with that. It's like one of those outlets. I pop into the Discord every day just to see what's going on and seeing how everybody's just sharing their craft and interacting with each other. And it's just one of many examples of how especially when it comes to the internet and technology, how we're trying to help each other out during this time.
Yeah, I know you briefly mentioned how we're all trying to stay safe, doing whatever we can mentally, emotionally, physically. We do actually have a panel on mental health. I forget when, but it's going to be on our schedule. Just go visit our website, webconlive.com. And then it's going to be there. It's actually a great panel, especially in times like these. It's something that we should, I think we should be more aware of. And since someone's extending an olive branch, might as well take it so we can all do our part and we can all stay safe and be collected in this time. And how about you, Raven? Something that you may want to do, something that you miss, something that you've picked up?
Okay, so I actually miss hanging out with my family and friends.
Me too.
But I was able to go to the beach 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Just an hour, and it felt so good. I felt like during that 1 hour, I relaxed more than I relaxed all week.
Wow.
And it felt so good to be out there, and I really look forward to quarantine and everything being finished. In addition to that, I also started playing Animal Crossing, and one of my goals is to build an Animal Crossing version of Rivendell.
What?
Of Rivendell from Lord of the Rings.
That would be really cool to see.
Yeah. Lately I've been working on a lot of art because I have a lot of shop deadlines, convention deadlines, and also my own personal art that I like to do. But in addition to that, the other thing that I am lately focusing on, I've had some experience with SEO and marketing because I worked in tech before, but I'm learning a bit more about that and how those topics work. So that's an entirely new skill set that I'm getting better at and picking up right now. And one that I actually hope to use in my store. So
wow, that is pretty cool because I've picked up nothing during this time. I'm kidding.
We're your friends now, though, Anne.
I know.
You
I
picked
now
up
have
friendship.
friends. Oh,
friendship is magic.
you're making my non-existent heart beat so much. How about you, Jess? I know you're busy working, but is there something you're looking forward to again, or something that you kind of picked up while we're in these crazy, strange times?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that had happened. So one of the things that I had to stop doing, among the many things, is so I was on. I'd been on like 3 or 4, 5, I don't know, different dance teams. So I do primarily Latin dance. I perform all over Massachusetts in the Latin clubs. I do bachata, I do salsa, I do partner work as well as footwork. So I miss the socials and I miss the people. But I kind of don't miss the rigorous training schedule that I was kind of on. Sorry to all of my dance teachers, but I've really taken the time to reflect and listen, really listen to the quiet and what isn't shouting out as being missed anymore. And I think that's the moments. Those are the moments that I really needed because my life was super crazy. I was also doing a startup before Corona hit. I had been doing it for a while, and there was a lot of there was a lot of things that happened, but it was event based. It was convention based. So it was an app to help convention goers find roommates with one another. And as you can imagine, in these times, that is no longer a thing. So I do miss meeting with a few of like my business accelerators that I was a part of, and talking to them about business and all of that kind of stuff. But that's probably not something I'll be able to continue for quite a while. So yeah, I've just really picked up self-reflection and really trying to figure out and decide where I want to go next and what I want to include back into my life when quarantine is over.
Wow, that is, I'm like, wow, so inspirational. So it's so Jess. It's such a Jess thing that I'm like, oh, you're right. I should be following what you say a lot more.
It's okay. Did we lose Raven?
I think we did. I wonder what happened.
Okay.
But while we're waiting for Raven,
Yes.
Wrabbit, I see something behind you or kind of beside you. What is that? What are those? What are those?
Yeah, your stuff is I love you. It's so my aesthetic, like the pastel and everything. I'm just like, oh.
They're gonna be best friends after this.
I'm gonna buy so much.
Totally.
WebCon,
so much
bringing
merch.
people together.
That's right. I brought like a small piece of my setup that I usually bring to like IRL conventions. I just thought I'd like put it as the backdrop for this
Yes.
online convention. So yeah, this is what would be on my table if we had actual tables. Maybe I can like bring the camera a bit closer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to see it.
Hold up.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at the lights. Yo.
Oh, so pretty. So
Is this working?
I'm actually going, yes, it is. I'm actually looking closer because I want to see.
Jirachi.
Oh yeah. Okay, Jirachi's like my favorite Pokemon.
Oh.
Mine too.
These are like Pokemon Tamagotchis.
Oh, so cute.
Bruh.
I also have, these are my magical girls over here.
Yay! Oh,
The Madoka.
yeah.
Oh my god, the voice of God that is
Sarcastic.
allowing this live stream to happen is so happy about the magical girls and
Yeah, and
about
of
your
course Sailor
headphones.
Moon, right? I think you mentioned that she really likes Sailor Moon too. Right?
Yeah.
He does.
They're so cute.
She has about 10 A's and 10 S's in the yes that she typed in the chat. Just that's how excited she is.
Oh my gosh.
And she also loves your headphones.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
She
you.
loves them.
How about
They
you,
are good.
Ali? We are seeing this chameleon, this amazing backdrop
My
that you
chameleon
are
wall?
currently hiding in.
Yeah, I'm currently hiding in this backdrop, but I'll show you. I'll give you a little tour of these guys. I might have to withdraw my chameleon wall to do this though.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Use
And while
1 second.
Sure. While Ali is doing that, we want to let you guys know that you guys can actually see their work if you register at webconlive.com. And you guys can join the Discord, and then you can see them at our very own Artist Alley. And that's where you can chat with them, say hi, compliment them on their work because it's pretty amazing. So go ahead, webconlive.com, webconlive.com.
Yeah, and I've also we also linked all of their websites in the chat. So
that's pretty cool. See?
Discord. So I can see all the comments. You guys definitely have fans. They saw some of your art and they're like, "Oh, that's so awesome!" Especially Wrabbit. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm such a fan." So yeah, there's a Discord. To join the Discord, you have to sign up and register at webconlive.com. And once you register, you'll be able to access the Discord. So go ahead and do that because you don't want to miss all the shenanigans that are happening in there.
Yes. Okay, Ali is back. Are you ready, Ali?
Yes, I am.
There
So
you
I
go.
started like this cute little project recently, where I actually had this inspiration from a gift I made for Mother's Day, where my mom is obsessed with plants. So she has this huge collection of plants at home that everywhere you look, there's a potted plant, or at least 2 potted plants in your vision. And I decided to make little plant pics for it with the little critters. And she loved them. They were a hit. And I kind of wanted to do some more. So I have actually finished cutting some of them today. And so they're actually pretty small. Like, this is what one of them looks like, kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but.
Ooh, there you go.
So cute.
Ah.
Yeah, she's, I think, well, my finger's kind of like a little bit larger than her. But they're all varying sizes. This guy's a little bit small. I'm going to be attaching pics to them shortly.
Yay.
So this one's going to be, it's going to be perched on plant or flower.
Oh.
And I even made little babies. So I got this little baby guy. He's just like super tiny. And I have a little partner hand to like kind of like.
You might want to do
it's like
vlogger makeup thing where they have the item and then they have the hand kind of just go like that.
Yeah, I'm like just like trying
There
to.
you go.
Yeah.
Yes, we see it.
There we go. You got
So tiny.
Matt Cherry says it's very cute
Oh, thank you.
from Twitch.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and our con chairman also loves your art.
Thank you.
The voice of
Like-
God.
Yes.
But yeah, this is basically what I do. Like, I have this thing on Thursdays where I just binge draw critters.
Wow.
I call it my little critter night. I have a little website. It's in my
Critter
channel.
night.
So do you mind if I share screen, actually?
We shall check in with con chair. Voice of God? Yes.
He says
All right,
Yes.
perfect. Excellent. Because I can show you quickly.
I will be the loading screen as we wait. I'll
Get
be the
some-
clock. Doing
Get some tutting in there.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
it's disabled.
dun, dun,
Uh-oh.
dun,
Oh
dun, dun,
no.
dun, dun, dun,
It says
dun.
that the host disabled screen share.
It says I grant thee permission. You are now
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
You are now co-host.
I was given power.
I got the power.
I'm usually
wait,
not
are we
given
gonna
power
get
on the
taken?
first day. Thank you so much.
I almost sang a song. We might have almost gotten a copyright hit. I'm so sorry if we did.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna say I got the power. Dun 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 dun. There.
All right. So
Critter night.
I need to make some changes to it tomorrow because I realized I still have the April 2020 in there.
It's okay. It's okay.
But this is just a small advertising tool for Critter Night. It's just basically I just binge draw a bunch of little critters and post them on social media, mainly my Twitter account. And it's every Thursdays around 8 p.m. EST. You can like pop in and just see what I'm doing, like what kind of weird little critters I'm drawing that night.
Oh, I like the one in the left. The okay, sorry. I got. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. No, these are just like little sample critters here. Like they only take about like between a half hour, 1 hour to draw, and sometimes they'll have color, sometimes they won't. But yeah, this is something I started during the quarantine, just because I wanted to have a little me time to kind of do something fun.
Wow, that is so cool.
The link to this is actually in my channel on the
Yes.
webcon Discord, and you can take a look-see and browse at my little guys.
Yeah.
But
So cool.
But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, this website is like I'm still in the process of doing all these little projects myself, where I'm either like I'm actually rebuilding my own personal website. This is kind of like a branching of that said personal website.
Yeah.
But doing like a little fun little JavaScript projects is keeping me going.
Yeah, but we have everyone's social so they can check everyone out too, which is pretty cool. You give me an hour, this is what I come up with. This is always me.
No, it's okay.
How about you, Raven?
I kind of got disconnected, so I missed the question. What is the
Oh.
question?
Yes, she just got back.
You're right. I was like, yo,
Got a little
Raven, what's
excited.
up? I know, I got a little excited. Anything that you've currently been working on that you kind of want to show? Like I saw you when we were talking about things that you were that you wanted to create. I kind of want show us
Sure.
what they will see on Webcon once they register on webconlive.com and join the Discord.
So I have a bunch of art that I do. This is like an example of one of my mini watercolor commissions.
Whoa.
And the thing about this, it's on an artist slating card and it's really stiff, so it will last for years.
It's like those artist trading cards almost on thick illustration board.
Yeah, it is on illustration board. I got the
love working on
illustration board
illustration
one because
board.
it's stiffer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things I have in my shop. In addition to that, I like making different kinds of jewelry stuff. Like some of my jewelry is handmade, hands-on, printed, and then, but still handmade.
Mm-hmm.
Because I print and make it myself.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those interchangeable pieces that I actually did for another convention called SeaPonyCon, which was also in Minecraft this past weekend. And it's also an interchangeable piece, so I can just easily switch and swap them whenever I want for whatever design that I want.
The voice of God, aka our conchair, loves it. She says, "So beautiful."
Thank you. In
I'm like
addition to
revoicing
handmade
God.
stuff, I also have like designs that I get manufactured based on art that I do.
Wow. I have no
And
talent
I
for all
mostly
these things.
do
It's amazing.
something inspired by fantasy, like magic potions, cauldrons, etc.
Ooh.
Then there's nature and mermaids, and I'm also a fan of My Little Pony, so I do a lot of MLP art as well.
Yay.
Yay, that's so cool. Wow. You know, guys, you will never run out of people to go to and check out at our Artist Alley. Register, webconlive.com. Check out Wrabbit. Check out Alley. Check out Raven. And how about you, Jess? What have you been working on lately aside from our website? Aside from all the graphics that we are seeing, all the overlays.
Yeah, on everything. I really it was just that that the VR company I was talking about, I finished a promo video for them where I was doing I animated a UI prototype for their video for investors. I've been told the meetings are going very well. I don't think I need to show it. I mean, I can, but other than that, I really think that's it. Like, it's consumed all of my time. I'm also working with one other client and doing their PowerPoint slides and their Wix site as well. So it's a lot of it just like client work, no real exciting personal kind of work. I'm like, I went to art school, but like I said, I don't really think of myself much as an artist. I can draw better than the average person, but other than that,
I'm the average
my
person.
drawing's pretty bad. Like, if you, I think I got like, I did not have very high grades in figure drawing. My figure drawing at the end of the semester, they were like, you would benefit from taking an anatomy class so that you knew how a human figure was comprised of bones and muscles and all these things that your figures don't seem to have correctly.
It's hard.
Do we have the same professor? Because I went to architectural school. And they were like, what is this for freehand? And I was like, I don't know. We have the same question, dude. I don't know what I'm making. I don't know why I'm here.
It's better than so I made a house in The Sims once, and I wish I had a photo of it,
I
but
love The Sims.
it was
That's the
so
only reason
bad.
why.
I thought the house was fine, okay? But this shows you how I don't really look at houses. I'm like, I guess I don't really know where windows go. So people from like the grave of Facebook who haven't talked to me in literal years felt compulsed to roast my Sims house. And I was just like, y'all coming for me, why? Like, people were like, it kind of looks like a logo. And I'm like, well, there you go.
It's a logo for a house.
And then after I did after that, I felt bad. So I found a house online and I recreated that one. I'm like, here,
Wow.
are you happy now? I conformed.
Hey,
I kind of
hey.
do want to see that house now.
Yeah,
That you
yeah,
mention
but
it.
now I'm
I
curious
had
what it
it.
looks
Share
like.
screen. Share
It was, I
screen.
know, I wish I had, that was like years ago. Like it's somewhere, I'm sure, in my
She probably
Facebook.
destroyed the evidence.
No,
As she
I'm
says.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine with letting it all hang out there. Like I uploaded the first hip hop class I ever took. And I tell you, I took dance not because I had swag, but because I was trying to acquire the swag. That's what I said the first time I went into a hip hop class. And I have a little more swag than I did then. But I ain't afraid of letting y'all see my mistakes, because that's how people need to show their mistakes more. Because, you know, I thought I could never dance. And like now, you know, people say I can dance. So
Anyone who's watching, don't let others tell you what you can or can't do. All you got to do is try it for yourself, because you'll never know. Like me, why am I here? I don't know, but I'm here. I'm probably doing something right or something wrong. I just tripped and then just so happened to be here.
That's what it says. You're breathing just fine. So you're still here.
Yeah. So just go and try out. I hope we kind of, with the artists that we have right here, we have from Ravens to Ali to Wrabbit and to Jess, you know, something that would pique your interest, because they are in the creative field, and we hope that's something that we can tickle your brains with, especially if you join us at webconlive.com. Register. Keep on plugging Webcon Live. So to kind of wrap this up, Raven, where can they find you aside from logging into Webcon Live?
Find me at my website.
Yes, go
HTTP,
plug away. I'm sorry, what was that?
http://ravensornaments.com.
Cool. How about you, Ali? Where can they find you? Where can they join you for Critter Night?
Well, I'm kind of all over the place, but if you go to critternite.alexandriavirgioart.com, you can find all of my social media links there. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Instagram, and you can come check out my stuff.
How about you, Wrabbit? Where can they find you?
I post all over, but I'm most active on Instagram and Twitter. And I have a website on wrabb.it. It's very short and sweet.
Cool. How about you, Jess? Where can they book you to create all these walkthroughs, all these videos, and everything?
Yes, well, my portfolio site is forever under construction. So if people are looking to for any business inquiries, I'd say you can email me at jess.li.pang@gmail.com. When I'm not doing UI and UX, I also have a YouTube channel. So you can also hit me up there. It's Aurora Star Crystal, and I do mostly gameplay. And I'm hoping to ramp up actually posting more things and talking about design. And lastly, if you are a UI UX designer looking to get into the field, I do provide some mentorship. So you can go ahead and email me. I have a little Slack group where we all kind of like talk, and we do weekly or bi-monthly critiques of random websites, kind of like reaction videos, but very UI UX centric.
Oh, That's pretty cool. And if you guys have not had enough of our artists, you guys want to check them out, go to webconlive.com, register. We are live right now, so you can check out all their work. You can say hi to them. You can buy some of their stuff, have a piece of them with you so you can always remember and appreciate the art that you're seeing. And I guess that's it for WebCon Live Spotlight. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Wrabbit. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Raven.
Good night.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you to our
Good
con-chair
night.
who saved the day.
Yay! Thank you, Ant.
All right, good night, guys. Take care.
Good night.
See ya. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Okay,
you
good night.
all.
Bye.
Nice to meet you all.
Bye.